Welcome to the Brownload, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kedge and Satch. We're here.
Hello.
And it's the first one of February. God, February already.
February, this is where a lot of people's diets start now. This is where people's calendar actually starts. You know, that first month, January is normally a freebie, no rules.
Yeah.
You just don't bother with it.
You know how we are the podcast where we do things different,
Yeah.
right?
How?
I just realised I do have a New Year's resolution.
Oh, what was that?
And
It's
I
a month
I
late.
just remembered it now as you started, February the month and people's diets, and I thought, oh yeah, and I told myself, you know what?
Yeah.
Say it on the podcast. Say the thing that I'm about to say that I want to do.
Then you'll have to do
Then
it.
I'll have to sort of commit to it.
Yeah.
And you'll approve of it, Kedge, more so than anyone.
Oh, go on then.
You will really approve of it.
Oh.
By the end of this year or
Yeah.
the start of next year,
Yeah,
whichever
yeah,
you want to look at it,
yeah.
I want to be a lot more supple.
Oh.
I'm going to work on it. And I've realised...
What's supple?
Supple.
Supple.
Supple. You know, you wear a chapel.
Chapel.
But if you have a slipper, that's a flexible slipper.
Right.
It's called a supple.
Okay.
No, supple is
Supple.
being flexible. You're supple.
Okay.
You never use
You
that
could have
word?
just said flexible, but
Yeah, but you don't.
Supple is a beautiful word.
You don't. Yeah. Meri
Why is he
supple
sounding
ki
like
rani kab aayegi
why is he
tu.
sounding like a
yeah,
freshie?
supple Rani.
Supple.
Hello, mate.
Supple.
Meri supple rani. Yeah, hey, everyone wants a
Hello.
supple rani.
That's it.
But I'm going to go for
But are you willing to be the supple Raja?
yes, well, I'm going to attempt to be.
Well, good. That is
So
brilliant.
I'm pointing
and
out.
what methods and what are you going to put in place for that, Tommy?
Right. So
You need to subscribe to the Kedge Yoga plan. I've just made that up. It could be a thing.
in your head, Kedge, it is a thing. It's a video, it's a DVD, it's a box set.
It comes round your house.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Demonstrates
private
it all.
one-to-one
You
session.
get the top, the bottom, the badge, and
yeah.
everything.
He runs garage brunches where everyone does yoga to garage bungalow music.
Oh my God, Kedge Yoga.
Kedge Yoga.
Kedge Yoga is a thing.
yeah.
It's a movement.
And I saw
It's the
recently,
Kedge Yoga retreat.
you can have nights out now where everyone goes for little runs and walks together.
Absolutely.
Music's playing. There's a guy who runs with a backpack with a speaker on it.
I know.
go around London.
I know. You know, through Bollywood's contacts, people are running a yoga retreat in Goa at the moment. So I can just jump on that, and I can.
Yeah, go there. Go.
No, I can
Stay there as well.
I can take Kedge Yoga there.
You do that and stay.
I'll be honest. I don't
Take
think,
Kedge there and stay there.
I know you've said it
Forever.
I know you've said it 4 or 5 times.
Kedge Yoga.
It doesn't work.
Kedge Yoga.
No,
Kedge Yoga.
I know what you're trying to say. I just don't think it works.
Saying it 6 times is not going to make it.
I prefer kyoga.
Kyoga.
Kyoga sounds cool.
Yeah, but it's not Kedge.
You know what I prefer? Gyozas.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Or you get the home. You get the home.
The home. Oh my God, the frozen ones.
The frozen.
The frozen ones are game changer.
Bruv. And how do you do yours? Microwave or pan?
Oh no, I do the steam thing.
In a little steam pan.
You
boil the water. It's a proper steam pot.
Yeah, in the steam. Yeah.
Oh,
The
wow.
bambouri.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's quite nice. Just
I like
in
a
a pan.
one side fried.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With
No,
with
the fried, then you get
crisp.
stale. Then it's like
you
then
need-
it becomes
but
like
no,
but
it's not.
very
It's
light.
very little bit,
Yeah,
Kedge.
you
Yeah, it's
don't need much.
tiny.
If you have too much, then you're right.
No one's telling you to deep fry it, bro.
No, anyway.
Anyway, back to Kedge Yoga.
Let's kick off.
No,
the
but hold
pod.
on. You haven't said. So what are you doing for supplements?
I'm gonna work on. Well, okay, really.
Go on. No,
it's
commit
quite
to it, commit to it.
My hip flexors.
Yeah.
I have a problem. Yeah, so is my.
No, but all of that will be sold if you just commit to yoga.
Yeah, I agree, but I think if I can't because
You can. No, that's you already failed.
Okay, then
You can.
So I don't.
Just
I
5 minutes. I'll give you the training plan for 5 minutes.
That's okay. So that's what I'm doing. You know what?
Forget everything else. Just 5 minutes a day when
Here
you
we
get
go.
out of bed.
Okay, know this. Anything you give me will not be looked at.
No, but you've got to attach it.
Then he'll
onto a
come
habit.
round your house at
I-
5
no.
minutes
No,
in the
no,
morning when you come out of bed.
I'll come and wake you up. No,
He
what
will.
I'm saying is you
Naked.
can attach it to the things that you already do on a day-to-day
Okay,
basis.
fine. I'll let you know.
So when
I'm
I
ready for it.
brush,
yeah.
I always stand on one leg.
When you brush your teeth.
Yeah. So
You stand-
No wonder you keep falling over in the bathroom.
So you can.
No wonder you brush half your face, half your mouth.
Honestly. Kedge, that is the stupidest
No,
thing I've
no,
heard.
it's not. It's not. It's
What
not.
about when you take a piss?
No.
He kneels down.
He's in downward dog.
There is no way you could.
Oh, he
couldn't
pees like a dog.
You could.
No,
you could.
no,
Oh,
oh,
he pees.
one
I
of
haven't got
them.
space. I haven't got space.
On all
to do that.
fours, and you just lift one knee up and just rest all your junk.
I wish I
Over
could
the
do
rim.
that. I wish I could. No. But you can do that while you brush because your brush already has it's an electric one, isn't it? It already maps out 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Until you move your mouth.
Yeah.
So 30 seconds, one on the left, then you go right, then you go left, then you go right. You're already balanced already. And then there's another move you can do after that, just before you go into the shower or whatever, and that stretches your legs and increases your flexibility on your legs.
It's called a roly-poly into the shower.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
I'll teach you.
And,
Then you go into a backflip
great.
when you get better.
You know when I thought mentioning on the podcast would be a good idea?
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
around this break.
Right, exactly. Anything you want to set as your goals for the
What's
year?
that? Knock on the door. People are already looking to enroll into Ked Yoga.
No, exactly. Yeah, feel free. Find him on social media and contact him. DM him about Ked Yoga. Ask him to send you his program and plan. Go on. Let's all do this together. Let's all sign up to Ked Yoga and see what happens. All right?
That's the dream one day.
Have you got anything you want to change or achieve? Go on, put it out there now.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, be real.
Well,
'Cause I really
no,
think...
for me, and I've started the path, and I mentioned it very briefly. Is learning Portuguese by the end of this year. It's happening
So random. Why Portuguese?
because I want to go to Brazil
Okay,
and I want to speak to them.
properly.
Yeah,
And
and also because I went to Portugal last year, I fell in love with it, and I want to visit Portugal.
that's
again.
good. Something
And
about
so I'm already 70 words I've already learned. And
Obrigado.
Obrigado, and sentences, basic sentences. I'm learning all of that.
Could you give us a sentence now?
Yeah. Eu now como pau.
How now, brown cow?
It means
Now como pau.
Eu now como pau, which means I don't eat bread.
Is it really? Yeah. That does sound like how now, brown cow.
Yeah.
How about the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't learned that yet.
Il reno speno fall pleno.
No pleno. No, I haven't learned that yet.
No? Okay, fair enough. No, I'm going to kick off with a bit of a controversial story. Something that's been sweeping the entire Desi nation.
so big.
This is huge.
And we were thinking about, but we have to address this.
We are going to address it because I think
If
even
you don't know about the story, where have you lived?
Well, I don't think everyone would know.
No, because if it's not on your Desi radar, if
Yeah,
you're not
then
of-
you would know, yeah.
If you're not of the Asian variety, then maybe
Exactly.
you might not know because of this person. We're talking about Poonam Pandey. She is a actress, model.
Influencer. I'll start influencer. Actress is loosely implied.
Okay, yeah. Well, she does a lot of acting.
She's a person in India.
Right, and what she's
She
done...
was famous for, sort of basically promising that she would take bits of various parts of her kits off if India had won the World Cup.
Bits of various parts of her kids.
Kid.
She said she'd get naked if India win the World Cup. That's what it was.
Parts of a kit. What, shin pads?
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I have removed my sweatband. Exactly.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, basically that's what she got famous for, and then and I think she was probably I would say she was probably one of the first Indian celebs to have her own sort of subscription channel that you could subscribe to and watch, the naughty stuff.
Yeah, so she's an adult actress as well. Does she actually do that, or is she just a model?
I don't know if she's an adult actress, but she has delved in that world, and she's.
Well, look, she's known for making headlines and making noise, right? And what she did was
She was not shy.
No, right. What she did this week was she faked her own death. And by that, I saw the story came out as a proper news story. Poonam Pandey passed away, 32 years old.
Was you shared in the group?
And I
Friday?
shared. I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah, it was-
what?
it was news.
What? Out the blue and all that. And you, I think one of you replied and went, oh, she didn't even mention it.
Yeah, like I said, because
she didn't even mention her illness or not that.
and also because I was like, I swear I saw her at some sort of like premiere thing like a few days ago.
Right. And then it comes about the next day after a sort of a day of making the whole nation think she'd passed away, that actually she was raising awareness of cervical cancer and saying, I'm not dead, I'm very much alive, but there's a lot of women that haven't survived it. And that's the message.
And you know what? In that 24 hours, there were so many videos, news outlets, people coming out on Twitter saying, oh, it's very sad. Like people were grieving, properly grieving.
Yeah, but what I noticed, Inspector Kejo, was that basically there were no Bollywood people referring to her. No one in Bollywood.
She's not that though. She's not friends with the stars.
But still, there would have been still a few people who would have known her, and there was nothing. There was silence from Bollywood. So I was a little bit suspect Friday night. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I
Are
wasn't.
you just saying that now?
No, I was a little bit suspect because it just didn't sit right. All of a sudden, it just went. Do you know what I mean? It just came out of the blue, and I went to Instagram post, and she was posting up until and out and about, and doing all the nakre and all of that kind of stuff, and I just thought,
It was sudden.
Yeah, it was really sudden, and it just didn't sit right with me.
Okay, well, I want your opinion. Look, we're talking about cervical cancer. We're now aware of this type of killer cancer that affects so many people. So did it work? you could argue yes. But people are saying, no, it was the worst thing ever. The PR company behind it that were working with her to create the kind of storm and release the press release and all that, they've apologized and said, look, we apologize. Actually, it was insensitive. There are people that have lost people.
Of course.
And for those people, this triggers those memories.
Of course.
Because they're going to go, oh, no, it got Poonam like it got my mum, my sister, my whoever. So it's a big deal for them. Instead of going, it was a bad idea.
I think it's a really bad idea.
I don't think there's a straight answer for this.
I think it's probably one of the worst things you could do, to fake your death.
And a cancer, is that not worse as well?
Okay, so I'm
top
going to
of
play
that.
devil's advocate here, right? And,
Here we go.
the fact is that the digital footprint of people searching cervical cancer in India, right, in this short space of time, went and increased like so much. It was ridiculous.
Okay, great, but I think there's other ways to do it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not saying this was the right way.
But maybe those other ways aren't as effective.
Maybe they're not.
But because this just spread like wildfire on social media. You know, like how quickly you sent it, I sent it.
But that's
people,
what I mean.
whatever.
This is the problem with people. Like, you only want to, when something extreme happens, then you want to go and know about it.
But there is why they did this, because basically, if again, you know, how many people do you see that are campaigning for this, that, and the other?
I get that.
You get a little bit of screen time, you get a little bit of social, but then it's like it's forgotten about.
I get that.
But this was a massive impact.
I get that. But faking your death is the worst thing you could do.
But again,
regardless of anything.
Yeah, agreed. But the audience that she got looking at cervical cancer, because you've got to remember that it's not that sort of high level Indian audience. It's quite, you know, sort of the middle to low class people who would have been following her. Loads of men, maybe, you know, all of that kind of thing. Because the audience that she has. And you know, all of a sudden, you know, maybe these men didn't even know what cervical cancer is, and then go, oh my God, you know, this is what can happen to my sister or my daughter or my wife or whatever, blah blah blah. And so even maybe men were looking up this issue, and then, you know, and the fact was that she said, you know, you can get an injection for it and whatever and get yourself tested because it's easy to, you know, it's one of the easier.
It can be caught early doors.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that you've got to look at it from both sides of it. It has caused a lot of awareness and a lot of people looking at it going, hold a minute, because you've got to remember, in the UK it's different. We you know, cervical cancer in the UK, we're doing a better job of it, right?
Raising awareness.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know, I think women are sent letters to go and get their test and all of this kind of stuff, and, you know, try not to miss it, all of that kind of stuff. You know, Amy Dowden recently from Strictly was I think was, you know, affected by it as well. Oh, I don't know if it was cervical cancer, but what I'm trying to say is that you see a lot of celebrities talking about it.
Yeah.
But whereas in India, you don't. We like to keep everything quiet. We like to keep it internal, and we don't talk about it.
Celebrate the problem.
And you don't even get celebrities talking about any issues.
I get that. I get all of that, but I still think it's the wrong way of going back to doing it.
Yeah.
It's a bit. Is it not a bit like the Joe Lycett? Was it Joe Lycett who said he's going to shred £10,000 unless something happens or whatever?
Yeah.
And they did it all. They showed the shredder, but actually it wasn't a real £10,000.
It was just fake.
But that's a bit different. You're not killing yourself.
True. Okay. Fine. So it's out there, and it split a lot of people.
It has.
So if I'm honest, personally, I'm not sure where I stand in it. Again, I like the fact that awareness was raised, but you're like, and because you know this person is renowned for just making this kind of noise, it's kind of.
But
what
she
they live
has
for.
said that she's now going to commit the rest of her life to raising this awareness, which, you know, maybe if that's the start of something.
Fair play.
Then,
you know what? She's doing good work in that respect.
And I think apparently her mum has suffered with it, or you know, had sort of a run with it. So I think that's why it's close to her heart.
Great. I want to see her promoting this every day.
Right.
Oh, go sad.
For the rest of her life.
Right. But is her real name Poonam Pandey? Like, because Pandey in Punjabi.
Like junkie?
Yeah. But Pandey, like that's like a lad's term for get your Pandey out. You know, like, and that's what she does. So I didn't know if it was like she was named. She named her after.
Pandey's back.
She's named herself after a Pandey. Like, you know, like.
So why did Chunky name himself that?
Yeah, maybe that's what he likes. He likes what he likes.
No, 'cause
he likes chunky Pandey.
Maybe
That was his stage
he himself has chunky Pandey.
Yeah, and some people might want like travel size Pandey.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they go, I like travel Pandey. Right? But she's poor on my
Easier to
Pandey.
pack the blow up ones.
Huh?
It's easier to pack the blow up
I
ones.
don't know. Well, okay.
Isn't it like a pot or something? What?
Yeah, Pandey. That's what it is. You're butting out all your dishes.
Like, what's your Pandey? Yeah.
What's your Pandey? Yeah.
In Punjabi?
Yeah. Oh, you don't say that?
No, we don't.
Oh,
Tapela, we say.
That's why, like,
Poonam tapela.
That's why, like, you know, like when someone makes a lot of noise, they go, oh, Pandey, which is Pandey is just smash up.
Right.
So when you like someone's
Pandey,
like
right.
smash the Pandey.
Oh, okay.
I think many people probably have. Anyway, well done. Do we say well done to Poonam Pandey?
Well,
don't say that.
I mean,
no.
it's
a no from me.
It was a week. It was a week of death, and it was also a week of birth because Apple released their new invention, the invention that basically is now going to take us to another level, and it's the.
See, I know what you're biased. You're biased now. Look, you're giving it all the big pump.
Yeah, now
you got
honestly,
to tell them what it is.
Can I just say,
it's glasses.
This is another story that's annoyed me this week as
Yeah,
well.
go on. Okay, Satch, before we hear the Apple PR straight from Ked Jobs,
Get jobs, yeah.
Steve Jobs, Ked Jobs.
Yeah, Ked Jobs.
Sonic the Ked Jobs.
Dun. This little skinny spiky thing, like a little spiky ferret. That's what a Ked Jobs would be, like a hedgehog, but a spiky one. Anyway, go on. So you were saying, what do you make of it?
So basically,
the Apple, what are they called?
Goggles.
Vision Pro.
Goggles.
Yeah, what are they then?
Bruv, they're goggles.
What are they called? Of course they're
Apple
goggles.
VP.
Yeah, but what?
Vision Pro.
Vision Pro.
Goggles.
They're goggles, but you wear them over your eyes.
Where do you wear them?
Yeah,
Over your
right.
eyes.
So
They're goggles.
handcuff.
It's such a
God, honestly.
Right.
They're all over your eyes.
Why has it troubled you this week, Zach?
Because, do you know what I've seen? So obviously there was a big deal when it came out. I saw so many people queuing up for it and stuff in America. And I thought, who is buying this junk? Then I remembered Kedge, because he would be the guy that would be outside.
If someone gave me $3,500, I would be there.
He would be, if he had $3,500, he'd be outside the Apple store, wherever. He'd fly to America to go and get this.
Yeah, I know.
I'd have one now.
Yeah.
He would have it.
They're not available
And-
yet, are they?
No. Well, there is someone now who I've seen has got it in the UK.
Oh, Wembley Market.
No. He's walking in Soho with them on, and he's got this robotic dog that he's walking with it as well, which is I thought it was
See,
quite
that's
sick.
what I mean. This is I've seen videos of people wearing them, like on the train,
Yeah.
just walking around in town. I'm just like, do you know what? If this is now being accepted as being normal,
Yeah.
the world's a bit of a shit place.
Really?
Oh.
Okay, why?
Because you're wearing goggles and you're doing all of this.
But you wear
all of this
goggles-
shit.
Yeah, you're like landing a plane.
Innit?
Minority Report.
Where's all of this? Bro,
It's
you're
not
doing all of this in the middle of a high street. I'm sorry, but if you do that in South London, to start with, your goggles would get jacked.
Yeah.
Because you won't see someone
the
coming from behind you
$3,500
and
that
nicking
is
them.
so you can just
Gone.
move on.
Yeah.
And you look like an absolute massive twat.
Well, Kedge with his high vis jacket, right? If he was with his goggles, would just look like he's doing the YMCA, walking on the road,
Trying to land a plane.
Planes will be landing all over the place.
Honestly.
No.
Let's. Do you know what? It's annoying me that this is becoming normal because this should not be normal. This is stupid
welcome
behavior.
to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We are here. We have landed. This is it. So do you remember when we were laughing at? Oh my god! Can you imagine if people are going to be just looking at their phone all day long? Imagine if they start watching programs on their phone. That's
I
gonna
don't
be
like that
crazy.
as well.
Can you imagine if children are just looking at their phones all the time at a restaurant and playing games and just watching telly shows on it? And we're already there and we're past it. And so
this
that's
is really
become
the point.
normal.
This is actually a better bit of kit for all of that.
So you're going to have to start getting used to, and once this becomes more accessible and affordable, it's that, kids and adults and everyone are going to start putting these goggles on. And, maybe, I think, Satch, what you've seen, obviously, is people taking it to the extreme levels of it and trying to be funny with it. So, like there's certain people, like I've seen someone who's wearing it in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
I've seen, people wearing it in
On
places.
the train,
'Cause
all sorts
you're
of
not
things.
really supposed to be moving around with it. It doesn't work because it's the spatial computing. So if you walk forward, then you walk into everything that you're seeing. So it doesn't actually work. The whole point is that you've got to be sitting down. But it's incredible.
And that's why there was a video I saw of
Yeah.
someone in that Tesla. What's that Tesla
Correct.
truck?
Yeah, the Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, and it's kind of self-driving.
Yeah.
And
So someone said, they go, can you imagine if someone's wearing the Apple Vision Pro in a Tesla? That's
and
that's the goal.
that's what they
And that's
filmed.
what someone done.
And he filmed and then he got caught by
He
the
got
police.
arrested, didn't he?
He got arrested.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he? Well, what's interesting? My observation. Look, I wait until I get to try it. And I would want to try it. I
Can
want to
you
see
not
what it
work on
does.
that gadget show
I
again,
know. But you know
That
what?
was
It's
like the
hard
best
work.
thing you were doing.
Tommy,
The best thing
you don't
I-
need
It's
to
the
do,
best
you
thing.
don't need to do that shit.
Let me just say, right? So I'd love to test him out, but Apple, if you're listening,
Oh, please, Apple.
But what's very interesting for me,
Go on.
all of the videos I've seen about it, they are playing on TikTok and Instagram stories and things like that. They're playing creepy music over the background.
Because it is creepy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
because I've not consumed it from TikTok, so I haven't seen any of that.
So all of this, already the social media, and I mean 4 or 5 videos I've watched,
Right.
all showing different people using it, different scenarios,
Yeah.
And a guy who was crossing the road, and then he stopped on the road and he did
Yeah.
something. They went, oh look, but the music they've got is like. I'll tell you what I describe the music as.
Go on.
This is a good one.
Go on.
And only our people will get this.
Yeah.
You know in Cholle, where Gabbar has killed everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And the swings are just swinging on their
Yeah,
own.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's all that. It's towards the end of the film, right?
Oh, like a little bit ghostly.
Yeah. And it's like, but it's kind of coming from your angle, your thought process, Satch, because it's like, look at what's happening, people. And it's got that. And now all of a sudden I'm feeling like, I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I'm like, actually, it's just another bit of tech kit. It
is another bit of tech kit.
And actually, you're right, Kedge, for once. I don't think it's too much different, Satch, from people just looking at their phones the whole time. People walk around on their phones looking down, probably hurting themselves.
But I think that's wrong as well. You shouldn't.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be
but
doing
we're
that.
already there.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, other people can do that. I wouldn't do that because I hate it. Like, even when I'm out for a walk, I can't look at my phone when I'm walking because I don't like it.
I agree. But I think you're the last of the generation, Satch. And I just think that, nowadays, if you're looking at the teenagers and the early 20s, they are, they're fixated on it. Everything has to be logged
but it's just,
and
but that's what I mean by that. It's just
and everything
sad,
it all
It's
matters.
sad.
It is a sad way of going because basically, do you remember when we were growing up, our parents would say, "Oh, you're too close to the telly. You're too close to the telly."
I do think
now
that
you've
as
got
well.
this literally on your face.
But okay, so I've reviewed projector screens and goggle sets actually that you could get back years ago.
Yeah.
That which and they said it's the equivalent of a 47-inch screen.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to the maker of it, I went, yeah, but then you're sat an inch
In it,
away
yeah.
from a 47-inch screen. He goes, no, it's set to project like a screen. Like
Yeah.
you would look at a normal distance.
Yeah.
So apparently it doesn't strain your eyes in the same way.
Apparently it doesn't. But I mean, for me, I just think it's brilliant because
There's going to be all sorts of problems. To start with, these goggles are going to be in your face, your neck's going to be forward, and you're going to have a humpback.
Yeah.
You're going to be like this.
What they're already saying? Did they not say that the new generation kids' hands are changing shape?
Wow!
Because they're so used to holding the phone like that, and this little finger,
always underneath.
The little finger underneath your phone, is what is changing the shape of hands. So
It's going to cut your little finger off. Is that what we're saying?
okay.
So we're going to evolve to being phone gadget holders.
So this weekend, like my dad always likes to sort of stay abreast of what's going on in the tech world, and he knows that I am the go-to man for that. So I was explaining to him the Apple Vision Pro, and I showed him videos.
I just want to say your dad stays abreast with breast. That's why he wants the Apple goggles, because he's like, I just want to make sure that I can keep her breast with breast, and no one has to know.
With the best.
Auntie doesn't have to know. It's okay, keep it a secret.
So basically,
can you just watch what you want then on your own like that with the goggles on, and no one will know what you're watching while you're walking down the street?
Well, yeah, of course.
Pure gunned.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that's like your phone. You can watch whatever you want there.
No, but you can't, because someone could look over your.
I see what you mean.
You've got privacy screens and
Oh,
stuff
yes,
now,
this
innit?
is just your screen. Yeah. Unless, obviously, when you start doing hand actions, then it might just give it away. But so I was explaining to him how that works. Yeah. So I was explaining how it works, and he was just blown away by it, and he just couldn't believe that, we had gone to another step in invention and technology, and, he straight away he said, "Oh, do you remember that film, Minority Report?"
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what it kind of brings back, so where we're at. And then I started explaining to him about AI and the introduction of that. And he goes, "Oh, but what is it?" And he wanted to know all about it. Because I think a lot of people still now, even to this day, our age people are still, sort of ignoring the idea, don't want to accept it. Or they kind of go, "Oh, yeah, it's what they use, but it doesn't really affect our lives." And, the fact that we're already used to using AI in our lives already, but with YouTube and Netflix, if you consume all these shows, if you're consuming social media, it's already, you're already down with the AI. You don't even know about it.
I sort of agree. I think this is just the next step. So I wasn't it's you guys talking about it, and even you, Satch, kind of going, "Oh no, I don't agree with it." Yeah. It makes more of a bigger deal of it. I'm like, this is just an accessory.
Yeah,
this is no
and I
different.
think you've got to just have to accept it. And the quicker you get onto the bus and go, right, this is where we are now. We need to learn to actually enhance it and use it to our advantage, rather than going, no, it's all ruining life. And then someone comes and creates.
Do you know what? Kedge is that uncle that walks around with a Bluetooth headset on. Yeah. He's that guy, and now he's going to have goggles on as well.
All I'm saying
so it's a little Bluetooth blinky thing. I
explained to my dad what ChatGPT is and how AI works, and it was incredible just to see how his mind was being blown. And you know what? Do that. Go and speak to your parents and explain to them what ChatGPT is, and explain to them what it does, and then give them examples. So the first example I did, which always works with anyone Asian, this is a good one, is he goes, "So what do you mean it can just do anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much anything." And he goes, "Like what?" So I said, I just said, "Write me a Bollywood love song about Valentine's Day for my girlfriend." And he was like, "No, this is not going to do this," right? And then it comes out and he does it for you straight away. And he couldn't believe how fast it was. And then he does it in English, and then he gives you the Hindi words for it.
Brilliant.
And he was reading. He was like, "What?" so what are these people in Bollywood going to do now?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just amazing to see him. And then he started putting his own questions in and everything like that. And he went, I said, go as deep as you want. I said, talk about the Mahabharata if you want. Talk about politics in India if you want.
God.
And he was just fascinating. And I thought, you know what? It's a brilliant thing to do. Just show your parents ChatGPT and let them just play with it.
It's changing everything. I think everything's changing. And even as funny, I was talking about
It's not sad, Saj.
We were talking about the elections and all that happening. I'm like, actually, the prime minister then, or whoever that we have now, has to be ready for this.
Oh, yeah.
This is more important than
Yeah.
probably a lot of the other issues that the country's facing. I'm like, get ready for this as well. But
hang on a minute. No, we had the issue a few years ago of people didn't know how to wash their hands.
Yeah,
Worry
true.
about that first. Stop your ChatGPT and all this crap.
Yeah.
Wash your hands first. Teach people how to wash hands properly.
Bro, okay, you say that.
I'll be happy then.
I was in Manchester. I went up to Manchester to do a comedy gig last night.
Yeah.
And I still saw on the side of the tracks, I saw the sign. It says,
People pooing?
No, do not. It's a big sign.
Manchester,
do not
sorry.
walk on the tracks. I'm like, why do you need a sign?
Because if you might have your goggles on, you might not realise
Yeah,
you're walking,
exactly.
you're walking on
I'm
the
like,
train track.
If you have to tell people the most basic of things.
Honestly.
But you do.
But,
Actually,
by the way, AI,
Yeah.
it's in my life.
in what way?
Of course it is, Saj.
It's in my life.
You've embraced it.
My phone's got AI.
Yeah.
In what way?
Oh, you can speak to someone in another language. So you're speaking English, it's translating it to them in German or
As
Italy.
you're talking. Is
As
that
you're
the
talking.
new phone?
Yeah, text
All your photos?
or on the
Photo
all your
editing?
So I can take a photo of anything and just cut out whatever bits I want and stuff. It's just there.
So you've got clip art.
I don't know what it
secretly
is.
There. He's secretly there. I know he says that. Oh, he doesn't, but he loves it. He loves
Yeah.
that phone. And he
He
loves
loves
all
the
the time.
I did think about the actual
You're there,
the
Saj.
translating thing is amazing.
The whole thing is brilliant.
If you're speaking to someone abroad, it's great for that.
When we started, when you got to remember when we started getting sat navs in the car.
Yeah.
Right. we've been
Yeah.
the A to Z straight away. Maps. We've been it because if your life can become easier,
Quicker, easier.
why are you going to do that?
But then, okay.
When we got washing machines and dryers all in one, saved you going down the river to wash your clothes, didn't it?
Yeah.
So why are you not going to do? You're going to not do that. That's
Okay,
it.
Just on that note, and then I've seen two other videos. One was of an Indian tech guy saying
Yeah.
to a not Indian person, I don't know what the show was or what it was, some sort of gadget tech sort of thing review, and he's got like a headset thing on him. And this thing is reading his brain signals,
Yeah.
and he's Googling a search. So they said, so the guy opposite him said, okay, what if I wanted you to tell your computer via your mind to Google what is the population of Bulgaria's biggest city?
Yeah.
All right. And then as he's doing it, it's coming up on the screen. He's just looking at him quietly,
Yeah.
but he's thinking Bulgaria,
Yeah.
largest city.
Yeah.
And it goes Sofia, and he goes population. And he goes 1.1 million. He goes,
Yeah.
so you just Googled the question
Just
and the
thinking about
answer
it.
Yeah.
by thinking about
Yeah,
it.
Elon's putting chips into the brain.
He has,
already.
and apparently there's rumors going around that he's done it.
He hasn't done it,
He
from what I've
successfully
heard.
put a chip into someone's head.
Yep.
And then that's it. You can have the internet in your brain.
It's funny that he's whacked into someone else's, but not his.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
but you need to.
No.
you
If
need
you got
to
that
get-
much, if you got that much thing, do it to yourself.
Well,
No,
you say do it yourself. Have you heard about that bionic man who's spending 2 million quid a year to basically make himself not die? Have you heard about him? Brian Johnson.
Oh, yeah, it's been good. Yes, I have.
I've done a bit more research on him, and it is fascinating what he's doing. It is absolutely
Yeah.
fascinating.
I guarantee he'll end up dead. He will kill
He is
himself.
confident he won't die.
Okay.
You know what? The one thing he said
But
that
then
hooked me in.
Yeah, the question is though, what is left alive? If you're going, oh yeah, look, it's a robotic box that can
No,
blink.
he will be alive. As in his brain and all of his organs and everything, it will be in working condition. The one thing he said, which I thought which basically sucked me into actually started to delve in further into what he's doing, is he said,
This is worse than pyramids.
Yeah.
No.
Don't not pyramids.
No. This
love
no.
pyramids.
So basically, he described the difference between a kingdom, a country being run by a monarchy,
Yep.
and or by democracy, right? So if it's run by the monarchy,
King.
the king, then it's one person,
Yep.
right, who decides everything for that country and all of that kind of thing. But if you've got democracy, obviously it's by the people because they know what's good for their country and all of that. So when England first were thinking about, or UK were first deciding about, we've got all these countries that we own. Do we want to run it from the monarchy, or do we want to give them independence and let them run it because they know it's their country,
Yep.
and give them the democracy?
Let them have it.
So there's pros and cons to it, right? But at the end of the day, it's always better if Indians in India run their own country because they know exactly
What's
going on, right? Rather than Prince Charles or whoever it is in England.
Yep.
Same way, right? At the moment, how do we decide what's best for our body? We let our mind control it. Right?
Yep.
right? But you don't even trust your mind in the best of times because basically your mind is always the
Mark
sucker.
Arabia?
If you got a pack of crisps, you're going to be caning it or a big cake. You're going to go for it.
It's not. Yeah, it's a bit of a free spirit.
Yeah. So you don't even trust your mind to make the best calls for you in life. So what if you then turn that into a democracy and let your heart decide what's best for itself, or if you let your liver or your kidney or whatever the part of your organs are, right, decide what's best for it, and that decides how to make it survive longer, right? So
how to make it last longer.
To make it last longer. So therefore,
so know what part of your body you're thinking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You connect it to, you let our robots and algorithms decide you basically fit that into your thing, so it can read exactly what your heart's going through, your liver's going through, your kidneys are going through, and it regulates exactly what you need into your body. So it's not your brain, it's everything else that's telling you exactly what you need, and that's what he's doing.
Okay.
Why are we messing?
He's still going to end up.
Why are we messing with life?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not messing with life.
It is That's not messing with life.
He's trying to long out his life.
He's not messing with life. He's not messing with life.
We're not messing with life.
He's here for 2,000 years.
What's the one thing that unites all of us in on this planet? What is the one thing that we all do as soon as we wake up? What is the one thing that we do every second of our life that unites every single person on this planet?
Little cork.
No. We think about surviving, not dying.
No, I don't think about
Is it?
surviving.
What is this?
No,
This is
because
not
the pork and you.
No, because
Who wakes up?
it's second nature now. We don't even
Shut
think
up.
about it.
No, we don't think
That's
about
why we've got
surviving.
traffic. That's why we've got traffic lights. That's why we don't just cross
hold
the
on,
road
stop.
willy-nilly.
Rewind back. What's the first thing we do when we wake up? We think about surviving.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, we
This
don't.
is a
No, we
human
don't.
You wake
instinct.
up, you go,
No, we don't.
do I need a push-up?
Yeah.
Do I
Probably.
have to get up right now?
Can I bend over?
Yeah,
Do I need to do yoga?
Are my bed sheets going to survive? That might be the only question. But
There we go.
Honestly.
That would be it. But,
Honestly.
talking of survival, right, let me move things on. So I was in Manchester.
Yeah.
And by the way,
We done with the tech chat?
Yeah, we're done with it.
Oh,
Moving
well,
on.
you know, you got me going. I won't stop.
Proper tech ed.
No. Let's really move on. All right, so I'm going up to Manchester, and the saddest thing about it was seeing West Ham fans on my way up.
Oh.
Audacious as anything. They were so, because we just got battered by your lot, right?
West
And,
Ham get battered.
right? And yeah, here I am. And literally, I put my flat cap down and away I was walking away. But I had a little dilemma, right? And it occurred and it was horrible. It was horrible. So I want to share it with you because I laughed afterwards, but it took me about 20 minutes to sort of laugh at it. Only when I realized it's going to be a podcast
So
story.
it's a situation.
Right. So I was at the train station coming off the tube, about to get onto the actual train that goes from Euston. To Manchester.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so I'm on some escalators. And as I'm coming up to the escalators, to my left, also walking towards the escalators, was a white lady. And I say that because she was in what looked like a sari-style dress, right?
Right.
She was a bit older. She looked a bit hippie.
Sari-style dress? Okay.
Well, okay, so the colours of it all the way down to her, like her, almost covering her feet.
Yeah.
It's like a lenga, the bottom of a
Oh,
lenga,
okay,
right?
right.
Like a,
Yeah.
like say, so one sort of, I don't know what to do.
One
skirt.
piece.
Like a kind of
Number.
something that an item person would dance in.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like it would sit around the
Lenga.
waist. Yeah, the way there was. I couldn't. She had a jacket on, so I don't know what was
A
going on.
skirt.
Yeah, but it was all very
us.
colourful. It was
Right.
sequined. It was turquoise.
What
Yeah,
Ashwarya Rai wore in Gujarati.
yeah, basically, right?
Yeah.
And it's all around, and it's covering up her feet. She goes in front of me, and actually, whilst I
I
was
bet
even.
this guy, I bet he wanted to say something.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
he wouldn't do
well,
that.
I wouldn't say anything. I'm not you, Kedge, right?
No,
Yeah, that is
I
weird.
bet I
You
just
know,
got-
would you like some dokla to go with your dress? Is what Kedge would do. Hello. Oh God.
Go on.
Creepy.
No. And I was looking at the bottom of the dress, thinking, oh, I hope that doesn't get caught in the escalator, right?
yeah.
Because it's quite low, because
Yeah.
it's a little
Yeah,
tassel
yeah,
front.
yeah.
And in doing so, when she took a step forward, I took a step forward, but a little bit of wind, and her bottom of her it's right down to her ankles. It's not
Yeah,
revealing anything.
yeah.
That came back. My Nike Air Max stepped on it, right?
Oh.
Now, the grip on a Nike Max, it's got edges. It's got bits all around the side and all around
yeah,
the
like
outside.
the teeth. Yeah.
Somehow the material went under my foot and grabbed hold the back of my shoe. So then she
back of your shoe?
Yeah, like it's under. So my heel is
Oh,
in her
wow,
material.
that's a lot of material that's
Right.
just gone under your foot. How
the
does that
hell did that
happen?
Because she's getting onto on the escalator bit.
Right, okay, yeah.
So as she's
Oh, so
taking
there's a little
step up-
drag back. There's
yeah,
oh,
right?
yeah.
And I went,
yeah.
oh, and as I pulled my foot back, like, oh, I've caught it in the
You
thing.
ripped it.
I pulled her thing down. It was
pulled her skirt
It was
down.
an elasticated one.
Oh my God.
So now she's on the escalator going up. Her chitta is in front of me, and I put her down. She's going, oh, and she's pulling
So
it
why
up.
didn't you-
I'm trying to pull my foot out. I've got my bag and everything with me, and I've pulled this more skirt down with the back of my foot. And I'm like, what do you do? She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm going, I'm so, 1 minute. And I'm trying to unhook it off the back of my heel because, like I said, it's gone
Size
over the
12
grip.
foot, that's a lot of material.
You know, like, it felt like...
So you fully stepped on her dress. Fully. If your shoe's lost in it, you've fully gone in it.
Okay, so I should point out, there was a lot of people. So there's people coming, go.
Yeah, it's busy around there.
Yeah, Houston's busy, yeah.
Everyone's... I'm saying, why was I so close to a random person like that?
Yeah.
It's
You
because
have to be in
I
that
got the heat on my
situation.
back
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, right? So and then I went, I'm so sorry. She was, no, it's fine, it's fine. But she pulled it up. She knows I've now had half her bond in my face, right? And I know I did it. And then you got to ride the whole escalator just standing there behind her, knowing what I've bloody done. But I felt terrible. It was a real drama. It was a real dilemma for me. It was like it was a full reveal in
But
public.
you said she was a bit buddy and everything. So
Yeah. I'm not judging what you saying. What's that
No,
mean?
I'm saying so she probably just took it as a bit of a joke, and it was just.
She didn't take it as a joke. She didn't turn back round. But she had to kitch her.
But
skirt
did
back
she
up.
not? Was it not? Did she not have a top that covered it?
No, she had a jacket on. So whatever's going on, I can only presume. This is okay. Let me just make up the profile. She's gone to Kejoga, right? She's going to Kejoga.
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing her outfit,
Right.
or she's going to go to like a. She's going to an Asian wedding soon, and she's going to a dance class, and they're all going to wear their outfit. She goes, I'll just wear mine there.
Yeah.
Right. And so she's got the top on underneath, or whatever. With something.
Did you
else
rip
on
the
top.
bottom of the dress?
I didn't rip it. I just kitched it because it was
slap it.
elasticated.
Right.
But then I'm like, well, that's not an authentic bottom because it
Why?
was because it
didn't have the nala.
Do you know what, Tommy? Don't worry about it too much. That sounds like her problem. She should. Number one, she shouldn't be wearing that on an escalator
At Euston Station.
at Euston Station. You're asking for trouble.
Okay, so-
You're lucky it didn't get stuck in the escalator and then the thing just went off. The whole thing just got caught up in the escalator.
You know what I thought?
Could have happened.
I did think. After I thought maybe that's what was like divine intervention and God kind of going, if you don't do this, it's going to
happen,
It's going to
yeah.
get caught
Also,
in there.
so Bagwana sent you.
Yeah.
Sent me to
And the
to-
Lenga's getting eaten
I went-
up in the whole thing. And she can be there butt
yeah.
naked.
And my punishment was you're going to have half a 60-year-old bond in your face, and then and that's that.
Half a 60-year-old.
What? Not
One cheek.
because only one because my foot was on one side.
One
So
cheek.
it
Oh,
just
so it's
pulled
oh.
it didn't pull the whole thing down.
Right.
It was like
Just
full
half
So
of
it's like almost
Half
like
and
that,
half.
that,
Full moon,
that tennis
half
player
moon,
shot who
half
just
moon.
lifts a little bit of the skirt.
Yeah, half
Oh,
moon. Yeah,
right,
exactly. Yeah, but
Wow.
still, it's
Wow,
an
that's
awkward
an
moment.
awkward situation.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Did you say sorry?
Absolutely. I'm really sorry.
And what did she say?
She looked round. She looked back. She went, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Oh, and then that was it.
Kitchen
There was-
back
there was-
up.
you
Kitchen
didn't-
back up. Well, what's she going to do? She goes,
No,
"Oh, are you
something
trying to
could've-
look?"
it could have been like a laughing situation or something like that.
No.
I don't think, again, I wasn't in the laughing mood because if I had laughed, it would have looked like I kind of done it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. No, but
They
no,
would've-
no,
he doesn't
do
no
that.
one's going to do that on purpose.
Well, you get
Come
some,
on.
you get some weirdos in there.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm just saying.
Weirdos
that-
in the tube doing
So
weird
that was like
Cage.
your tough moment that you had
tough moment
to
to deal with, man. Tough-
I had
yeah.
a tough moment this week as well, actually, but it was a kind of a strange one where we as Satch would know this, but at work we have a daily meeting with all the radio stations in a massive open space, and everyone has to go through what
What's
they're doing and
going
everything.
on
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that,
And
yeah.
on Friday we get this guy who's basically the longest serving person who's worked at the company, and he at the end of the meeting he delivers like a Friday rallying call for everybody, and everyone's just like, "Hooray!" And they start cheering, and he always prepares a couple of lines, and like it's always a little bit funny
yeah?
and everything
I
like
hate that.
that. Sad.
No, because it's just, you know what,
cheesy.
in the work environment, it's so fake. Oh, let's cheer for work. That
it's not cheer for work, but
no,
it's like
it is.
cheer for the
It is.
weekend.
No, I'm not in these meetings. Because I don't go into the
Sad.
office.
Sad,
But
you're not buying
when
into
I
the company- the
when I
company
see
vibe.
people do that, I'm like, you're fake.
Yeah.
That is all
we used
fake.
to do that every morning
Everyone
at
in
Nike
it is fake.
Town. We used to all put a hand in the middle.
At where?
And then
Where?
so Nike Town.
Yeah.
That's a bit
quite an
different.
American
But that's a
thing to
bit
do.
different. It's a bit
We
like,
used to go and put our hands in the middle, and you go Nike Town. 1, 2, 3, hey.
But that's different because you're kind of still having fun while working at night. It's a bit
Yeah,
different.
but this is fun.
No, it's not. You're in an office and your boss is trying to rally you up, and you're just
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, but that's a bit shit."
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So anyway.
What was the tricky one? So he's doing his best. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to love this. So basically, the guy who normally does it, right? The guy who normally does it wasn't there.
Okay.
So then what
Oh.
the
Here we
big
go. I
boss
know what's
man
coming.
does,
I know what's
what the
coming.
big
Please
boss does,
don't. Please don't,
he
Kate.
goes, he's not in. So the wheel of fortune is now spinning in my head and it's going to land on somebody. And then he picks someone by random.
Of course.
And he landed on me.
Kejoga.
Of course it does.
Kejoga. And I literally, so instantly you just get a dirty straight, right?
Yeah,
and it just
yeah.
comes out. Because you're like, right, now you have to address, and I'm the only Asian person there. So it's like, you know what? I've now got to really bring it.
Yep.
And it's all like,
And
so
don't, you got to drop your twang.
yeah. So the twang,
gotta
and also
you
because
gotta
I've
be
just
pooky
spoken in
like
that
in it,
meeting
like
in a
all
very
that.
professional way, and then all of a sudden you got to go talk sport, lad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you got to it's got to
Yeah.
be the rallying call.
Bring it.
And then you haven't got time to think about it or anything. He just goes, right, Kedge, take us into the weekend. And
did
oh
you do?
my God. So I just came up with like something. Go on, guess.
They all look at him and he goes, Kajadari.
I wish I had done something like that. I wish I had done something like that. And now I'm looking back at it, I thought, I could have got it interactive and got them. I could have said, give me a, S or something like that. And they got S or whatever, right? And I kind of just went with it. And I just went, well, we've got a brilliant weekend of sport. And we got rugby, we got cricket, we got football. And then I said, have a couple of shandies, have a brilliant weekend. And I said, and it was just the day after. Bruv, this is all freestyling.
Yeah, go on. I'm waiting for something good to be said. But go on.
And this
well
was the
done.
end.
We've got cricket.
Yeah.
We've got tennis. We've got
Honestly.
football.
And this is meant to make you motivate you at work.
Yeah.
This is meant to motivate you.
Now
at work.
imagine you work in the sports
Oh,
show.
I'll take my shoe off and hit him with it.
No, look, I would
Shut up.
I would love to be in one of the talk sport team, and they're going, oh, hang on a minute, look, they've asked the Indian fella. Shh, listen, what's he going to say? We got tennis. Oh, well done, mate. He knows different sports.
I said we got Dick and Dom on Virgin Radio. I said it's going to be a brilliant weekend. Have a couple of shandies if you do drink. And I said, make sure you're not a Wolves player, because it was Wolves Man United the night before. I said, make sure you're not a Wolves player. I said, be more like Man United's Menu. Keep going till the end, because remember, there's always a winner at the end. Whoa, let's go! And everyone started clapping and started jumping
See
around.
what I mean?
And,
See what I mean?
And that was the start of the Friday at work.
Yeah.
And I thought,
Great. My weekend's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Sick
what?
weekend,
I
bro.
wanted to be swallowed into the ground.
No, it's right. Look, you gave a shout out. You mixed up the radio.
It had an out.
You should have
had an out.
You should have done it in Modi voice.
Yeah.
The whole of your inside just comes out like straight away when
Yeah.
he picks you, and you just like, what do you say?
Yeah, you got to step up and you got to be that. Hey, you might be the go-to guy every week.
No, he better not be.
Like a
He
little
better
t-
not
little-
be.
I hope not.
The thing is, they all cheered and they all shouted and they all started banging the tables and everything. So I thought, right, as long as I achieved that, but my God, I absolutely bricked it.
Have you been for anything tough this week, Satch, that you want to share?
Not at all, no.
No, are you all right?
No, I'm good.
That's-
No, actually, there was one tough moment today. I went for a massage, actually.
Oh, hello.
What kind?
Something get tough?
No, just a normal massage. You know what? I've been in the
Like
gym
the
a
walk
lot.
on your back one, the time.
It was a
one?
walk on the back one.
Yeah, it's a time
And do you know
one.
what? While I was there and the lady was walking on my back, I
She
laughed
walks
a
on your
bit.
back.
This is why I laughed, because I was like, if a lady did this to Kedge, it would break him.
She'd kill him.
And I would,
She
and I
walks
was,
on
and
your
I was
back.
thinking about all of us, and I was like, Tommy would like it because I know he loves a massage.
I do.
Obviously, I like
I
it.
don't want feet on
Look
my
at him.
back.
Look at him.
No, they have
I
special.
don't want feet on my back. I don't care whose feet though.
Well, would you have hands on your back?
I've slowly over the years got used to that.
Yeah.
But I don't want anyone's feet on my back.
She was wearing socks.
Yeah.
Oh, even sweatier.
No, not
No.
like. Well, I can't. No, I think when
How
when,
big is
when
she
I've
that
had
she
it, they
walks on
have-
your back?
Huh?
Like, is she what, 5 foot?
Bruv, it feels amazing.
Yeah, it's weird. You know what? Your
So
face.
how does she get on? Like so she 1 foot at a
There's
time?
poles above
Oh,
where
hello.
you're on the wall.
Yeah, so
she
yeah,
can
poles
hold
on the
to-
ceiling.
Yeah, on the ceiling.
Yeah, so
wow.
so she can hold
like-
it.
yeah.
and then she's kind of walking up and down. So you do hear like.
No, but like, so but
Yeah,
on your
the pole
See, that's what I mean. See, that's what I mean.
But you don't-
No, but like, does she not squeeze the air out of you?
Tommy,
No.
please take it from
No,
that. I'd love to see this.
because our bodies are man size. And therefore, we can take the weight. Bro, I do it now to the kids. I ask both Milo and Logan to walk on my back.
yeah.
I'm like, it's still not heavy enough. I'm like, walk on my back, walk on my bum, walk on my
Really?
legs, like that. They're the back of my hamstrings. I love
But
it.
like,
I
don't you
need
get
it.
squashed?
Huh? No,
No,
not at all.
honestly,
But
like,
you would.
instant. Like my hamstring was hurting me. She
Yeah.
stood on it, gone straight away.
Yep. it
Straight
does.
Straight
You can
away.
do things that won't involve people walking all over you.
No, yeah,
No,
you,
I
can,
th-
you can get deep tissue massages as well. But,
But I think
this
it's-
is
yeah, it's
another
different.
method. Yeah.
Kedge, give it a go, please.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I can't.
and do you know what I was laughing
I don't
about?
think
I
there's
was
a woman
actually
who could walk on me without
I was
squashing me,
laughing
though.
about it when she was doing it because I was thinking of you two, and I thought Kedge would absolutely
She would have
hate
to be
this.
4 foot max.
Well, a lot of them are quite little anyway, but not 4 foot. But like what?
Well, she
what
has
is
to
it?
be under 5 foot.
Why? Because
Why?
Because that means that the
Ceiling can be as high as it wants. What do you mean?
No,
it has
but
to be under
there
4
have to
foot?
be a certain weight and height. I'd collapse.
No, you don't. Huh? Yeah,
My
you
rib cage would just smash.
But you do know she's holding on to like the pole, so it's not all of her weight on you.
Yeah. So she kind of.
Still weight.
Yeah. Is it, and do you have an issue with the foot skin on your back?
I think now that I mean I've never experienced this, but like I mean I just don't want feet on my back.
Yeah. Is it what? Is it the thought of
Yeah.
it? But feet skin is the same as hand skin. It's the same as any skin. So if you have,
I don't know.
it's
Well,
like
she put Del on it as well. She's sliding around.
yeah. They can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had it like
Oh
that.
my god, this is.
Do you know what? It
weird.
wasn't even on my back because I don't really like it. It's more of my legs.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same here.
But,
The
what,
leg
but
is
how much
where
of a
it's at.
leg have you got that she can walk on it?
Oh,
I don't
mate,
know.
of course you can
all
walk on
that
it. Yeah.
weight on your hamstring, it feels great.
Does she
amazing,
go
Kev.
2 feet on one hamstring?
Yeah.
They mix it up. Yeah,
You can
and
do, yeah.
shuffle the weight a little
And
bit.
then does she
shuffleage.
using like her big toe to really do stuff as well?
It's like a hill mostly.
Yeah.
Digging into the right places.
One
Her
time,
heel?
yeah,
The heel.
and obviously with the beard, sometimes they slip. The
Oh.
toe goes in your chitta. It does. Yeah.
I can't think of anything worse.
Daddy dog.
That's never happened to me.
I couldn't think of anything.
That's never happened to me.
I could not
Sorry.
think of
okay.
anything worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
With your big
We
massive
need to
ringer.
take him.
Yeah,
Look his
exactly.
face. He's scared.
I mean, we
He's
should film.
scared.
No, but
I'm
you-
just trying to vision it. I couldn't.
We need to film this.
I can't.
But you're right. I think the biggest issue, the massage is great, but probably the biggest issue is having foot skin on it. But actually, I did think it's
But
the
then
same.
you just go home and you jump in the shower.
Yeah.
No, you ain't
But
going
not
to
only that-
walk around, are you?
Okay, here's my analogy.
hell?
Here's my analogy in my head. The skin on your feet, that feeling weird about that touching you,
Yeah.
is a bit because it's no different to the rest of the body, really, right? Any other part of their body, that it's a bit like, do you drink the water in your bathroom?
No.
No.
You don't drink the water from that sink.
Oh, like from the tap.
Yeah, well, not from the
I thought
toilet.
this guy's saying no, like once you're showering in from the bath.
No, like from the sink there.
Oh yeah, I don't. I'll drink
No.
water from anything.
No.
Okay, see, this is the thing that also does split people, right? Because some people will,
Yeah.
because they're like, it's the same water.
it's the same
Kedge
fine.
drinks from any
right?
tap. I've
Yeah,
never.
as long as
because
it's
of
tap.
its proximity to the toilet, some people won't.
I wouldn't
Oh,
do
I
it.
see. Okay.
And is that your reason?
Yeah, no, it can't. It can't. Anything in that room can't go in my mouth.
There,
Like,
see?
I'd brush and spit, and that's it. Nothing else is going in the mouth.
Yeah, but what about those? Oh, you don't have those drunken nights sometimes where you can just. That's the only place you can get to.
Yeah, when you're
And
so
you-
dehydrated.
You're so dry,
Yeah.
and you're like, if I can't get to tap, then it's gonna have to be the Barney from the toilet seat. But like,
in the
it's
middle
got
of
to
the
be
night,
something.
when you're really thirsty because you've been drinking
Disgusting.
alcohol. That's,
I've always got water in my room anyway.
yeah, okay. Well, I think basically it's the same thing. Associated. That's what I was trying to say. It's the association of the toilet tap.
So yeah, that was
water.
my hard situation this
Wow,
week.
well,
It was
that-
hey,
well,
it's
lady
not hard
standing
anymore now,
The
is it?
lady
'Cause she's
standing on me.
massaged.
Well done, well dealt with.
That's
I'm
very
kind of
supple.
envious. Makes me want one as well. And by the way, Back Clinic Birmingham have kindly offered us anytime we want to go down there for a massage and all sort. They're called the Back Clinic in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
And they said, so Satch, if you ever down in
Oh,
Birmingham,
I think that's the fellow who's always messages if we ever go.
Anytime you boys are there.
Can we arrange someone to stand on his back?
Yes,
No,
we can.
let's
Even
not
if you
do
don't
that.
offer
I
that
don't need
service,
it. I don't. I don't.
No,
have,
but we're gonna do it.
I don't
Well,
have those
he-
situations.
It might become a bit of a legal situation because if he hurts himself, then
Exactly.
he might be suing us. And another legal situation that's going down is controversial because it's very close to our heart. It's a legal battle that's actually happening in Delhi right now, which is a battle over who created the butter chicken dish.
Oh.
This is a serious lawsuit that's gone in.
Where's this?
In India, in Delhi, in
Oh.
the mother Desh. It says here, the comforting curry that made people from all around the world, which has become a household favorite, is now become part of a messy court battle. The lawsuit over the dish's origin was filed in Delhi High Court last week. The case involves two different restaurants, two different families, each claiming that their lineage created it rather than the other lineage. And the lawsuit's been brought. There you go. The family of the Kundan Lal Gujral, one of the original restaurant founders, claims that the Gujral family created the curry, and they've sued the rival chain, which is Daryaganj,
Yeah. Daryaganj. Yeah.
of falsely taking credit for it. So it's Daryaganj
Yeah.
versus Gujral.
Right.
And who owns it? And the Gujral family wants $240,000. That's about 188 grand
Yeah.
in English, in sterling, English
Yeah.
money, in damages. So this is going on.
Dariya Ganj.
Huh?
Never heard that.
Daryaganj.
I'm scared of your Ganj.
Yeah, of my bald head. You're gonna, hi, oh, Daryaganj. Or if I got scared, oh, yeah, Daryaganj,
Daryaganj.
you're a big Daryaganj.
When Tommy gets scared, he's calling Daryaganj.
Dariya Ganj.
And Gujral is also Gujral. That's, I know, I'm singing that same song. But it's going down. It's butter
But
chicken.
you can't surely butter. I didn't think butter chicken. I thought butter chicken was invented by people
That's
in
like,
England.
No, this is weird because it's like Kedge claiming I made a cheese sandwich.
Exactly.
It's the same
or
sort of
I
thing, isn't
invented
it?
dokla.
Yeah. It's the same thing, isn't it?
See, and on top of that, so I'm reading on in the article.
But I didn't think butter chicken was an Indian. I thought that's from the same family as like
Chicken tikka masala.
Yeah,
or onion bhaji.
Well, yeah, onion bhaji or like, you know, like all the different types of curry. Vindaloos, yeah.
The fake ones. You're right. I would have thought butter chicken was, but then...
You think butter chicken existed in India on the Indian menu? I don't think it did.
Well, if you think, look, cooking chicken in butter and spices is nothing.
But
it's just evolved into a richer, creamier
That's like,
dish.
you know, like how you get like a dal makhani or a paneer makhanwala or a chicken makhanwala, I'm guessing. Yeah. That's it.
But you're on the right lines because this only goes back, the butter chicken only goes back to 1947. So what they're saying is there's one restaurant, the Moti Mahal, right, that was all behind it. They said, well, who out of there created it there and from 1947? So who is the... And obviously it's just
But they
evolved
must have
over
been
time.
eating it before 1947. Come on.
No, well, they would have had a version of it. What I'm saying is, those are the old school dishes that you're used to. But since 1947 is when they went, oh, and here it is, a butter chicken dish being served up. But 1947 is not that long ago.
No, it's not.
So, you know, it's not like your normal
But
duck
this
stuff.
opens up a whole can of worms.
That's what I mean. This don't make sense.
Because then you can get, like you said, you can have different families now debating, well, we made the first dokla. Or we made the first, I don't know, whatever, tebla, and so then who owns the?
Yes,
this is
bit
mad.
nonsense.
Yeah.
I think
You can't ask to be the copyright holder of this dish.
Yeah, well, no, why not? Yeah, absolutely you can. It's like a cookbook. It's a dish.
No, but people would have been making this food
centuries
well
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's vague.
So you can't just go, oh, well, actually, but we were the family who were making Matar Paneer first. Well, how are you going to prove it?
Of course not.
Well,
You can't prove it.
yeah, and actually, look, it says here, the law goes back, it says to pre-independent India and inside the dusty lanes of Peshawar, now in Pakistan, where a young Singh ran a popular restaurant called the Moti Mahal.
Right.
And then it says in 1947, when it was partitioned, Singh split with a load of his Hindu employees. They fled Peshawar and they moved to the Indian capital, and soon they lost touch with each other. But somebody in that process created the butter chicken, and then they both took it.
How do you prove
But
that?
hold on. What I find funny also is after 70 years of them making butter chicken and all the fame that butter chicken's got all around the world, then he won 240 grand.
Yeah, that's a blag.
And also, Jamie Oliver's making it here as well now. So, you know what I mean? So,
sue his ass.
So who, you know, like, and
you get more than 240 grand.
He would have probably put poppadoms in it or something like that and called it, you know, the Oliver chicken. Something.
I think this is a bit of a blag. They need some dough.
Yeah,
sounds like it, doesn't it?
But
Sounds like
well be. But then I did look up how to make a butter chicken. And I started looking at it, and obviously you do all the spices, but then you blitz it. So that's the key. I don't know if that's a thing because I don't know any other dishes where they blitz all the spices afterwards. So you just got that creamy, smooth.
It's a creamy
paste.
sauce. Yeah. Would you say a butter chicken's like it's a North India dish? Is it? It's not.
I think so. I don't know.
I think it is. It's not south.
very
It's not
Punjabi.
central. It's Punjabi.
But see,
Punjabi.
I've never had it until probably only in the last sort of say 10, 15 years I've had it.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't have it growing up?
No.
In your house?
We would have had a like karai chicken, you know, or like a
No, but that's because you would have
chicken.
just opted for a karai chicken.
I think butter chicken has come into existence because of restaurants in the UK.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's like your korma, but not. I don't like kormas. It's, you know, but this one, when I was looking at the recipe, they put cashews in it as well. I didn't know cashews go into it. But you kind of blitz.
I've had a butter chicken in Punjab.
Yeah.
Banging.
Have you ever had a butter chicken paneer? It would go.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Paneer
paneer makhani or paneer
Yeah.
makhanwala, same thing,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All it is a butter chicken sauce with paneer in it instead.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it is beautiful. It is beautiful. That's my dish at Masala Zone.
Yeah, I was saying,
That's the one, bruv.
where was I? I was in some random part of London and there was a masala zone there. I was like, we have to come here.
Piccadilly Circus. That's the new one. Is that what you're talking about? They got a new one.
Actually, I think this was in Kensington. Like round
they
that
might
way.
have. They might have.
Round,
Yeah,
round
they've
that
got a
way.
few.
And I was like, and I looked, I was like, is it the same one? It's just a chain of restaurants, but basically we go to it all the time. We need
They're
to go
dead.
again.
Yeah.
Are
Dead.
they?
No, I ain't coming.
You're not a fan no more?
I've never been a fan.
Saj,
I only go because of him.
I don't think you've been a fan of anything today.
No,
on the
I
podcast.
don't like
I don't think that massage is good
bro,
for you.
I don't like Masala Zone because it's not Indian food for us.
Oh, really?
It's more Indian than Dashum is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I don't like the shum either.
It's
It's
I'm
not
not a
proper.
Dishum fan.
It's not proper. It's not proper Indian.
No, but none of these restaurants are really
but I'd
proper
rather go
Indians,
to
actually.
in Indian in like North London or East London and have proper Indian food.
You like those ones, don't you? In
I
the
prefer
northwest.
that.
He likes
yeah.
that. He likes that.
North, East, West, anywhere. South ain't got no Indian restaurants. They're all
But
rubbish.
I think the thing I'd want to go out for food for is a mixed grill. A mixed grill? I got me excited. A mixed grill and also a dal makhani. They're the things.
But that's what I mean. You're not going to get a good one of those at Masala.
you're
They
right.
don't
No,
have it.
I've had it there. It's good.
No, Kedge, shit.
It's good. It's good.
You can't compare it to proper stuff.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. You say you want the real deal.
Speaking of the real deal, here's something you can get on Valentine's Day, Tommy.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
And you're going to love
A
this.
Valentine's Mugni.
No, even better.
Oh, go on.
Greg's
Yeah.
have got a Valentine's box.
Oh, God.
Oh,
This is heaven.
It's called a bake tray. And it's basically got
like they're playing on the chocolate
milk tray.
Milk
yeah,
tray.
Yeah, yeah.
Milk tray.
Yeah.
Like, right?
And it's got like 4 pasties in it and 2 sausage rolls, and you can buy it in a box, like ready to go, like a gift set kind of
For,
thing.
your,
you get to-
for the
you-
love of
so
your
There
life.
you go. Look, there's a picture of it there.
Yeah, it looks like a chocolate box.
It looks like a
big
Like a chocolate box. It's £10.
So is it set? Is it like what? Can you?
Yeah, so I mean,
What about for the veggies?
maybe if you go there and ask them you want a veggie one, they might sort it out for you. But it comes with a steak bake, a sausage roll, a sausage, bean, cheese melt, vegan steak bake, vegan sausage roll, and a chicken bake
Is
in
it
a box.
supposed to be for one
£10.
person, or do you for sharing it?
No, it's for your loved one.
It still
Look,
doesn't sound as
It
good.
comes in a.
It still doesn't
comes
sound
in
as
a-
good as the love sausage.
Comes in
from
a
Marks and
little
Sparks.
Valentine's
that
box.
is
Come
great.
on,
Greg's do it good,
Chocolate?
man.
Would you want a box of chocolate, or would you want that?
No, all day long I take that. All day long.
There you go.
I just don't. I don't like the bean one. I'd need to do a deal.
Yeah,
with
no,
someone.
we'd have to do a swap. I think I'd have to swap it because obviously I don't eat steak and stuff like that.
But
so yeah,
that should be the same with like chocolate boxes as well.
they should do a veggie version of that.
Look,
Exactly.
Oh man, when it's
They
open-
always think of us last. That's the
it's
problem.
and look, it's even got the little sections like you get with chocolates and biscuits in a
Which
box.
one's which?
And it's got a little guide above it, like what you're going to get. Oh, it looks great. And can you get it warm?
Yeah, so you can go to certain
if
shops.
you're gonna
They've
get
only
the box,
got
you can warm it
hang on,
yourself,
wait,
innit?
2, 4. I think there's about 12 places in the UK that you can get it on Valentine's
so it's
Day.
not
A
available
couple in
everywhere.
Newcastle, couple in London, couple in Cardiff, couple in Glasgow, couple in Manchester.
Okay.
So there you go.
Sorted.
They're the ones. Your nearest one's Canary Wharf, Tommy.
Out there,
Or Waterloo, if you're going to London.
I
There
can
you
go-
go.
I can do both
They're the
of
2
those.
places in London you can get it.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. I would be over the moon if someone got me that for Valentine's
Well,
Day.
there we go.
Okay. Hint. Drop.
Hint,
Drop.
hint.
There you go. Send it
Hint.
to Satch's inbox. Send him your tray bake.
Veggie one.
Nice. And actually, I'm spending Valentine's Day near you at that Spice Rack.
Oh yeah, you're coming down our
Yeah, it's sold out. No tickets left.
Yeah.
We're having a bit of a comedy and sing-song night.
Lovely.
And it's funny. And it's funny that because I'm round the corner from you
Are you DJing around the corner?
at Namaste Lounge
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day.
Ked, do you want to come and watch us through the window?
No, I'm staying. I'm staying well away because I'm going to be at our very own Valentine's party.
Ooh.
Oh.
Who's that? Are you riling up the troops? Come on, everybody. We got Valentine's. We got chocolate.
Lads.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Virgin Radio are having a little Valentine's party.
Oh, very nice.
They are.
So yeah, they've got a little live band coming, and then we've got, I guess who's coming? The DJ.
You are.
DJ Jags Climax.
Oh, look at that. You keep,
So yeah, because the big man said he wants a garage rave.
You see, again, you're getting too many brown people in too often now, Ked.
Too quickly.
Look at what he's done. He did the pop-up radio station. Okay. And if I was like, if I was secret, BMP,
Yeah.
EDO, I'd be like, oh, all right, we'll let that one slide.
Yeah.
And I go, one brown guy. It's only one brown
Yeah.
guy. It's all right. We've got
Yeah.
he's manageable, lads.
Yeah.
He's manageable.
We can keep him under
right?
control.
And then all of a sudden, Ked kind of comes out with, all right, it's
Cricket.
the cricket. Yeah, let's get Jazzed Army down. Let's make a bit of noise in the oven. Let's get
Get
Satch the DJ, right? They go, okay, all right, look, you know what? It's cricket, but it's against England, lads. It's all right. He's promoting our own as
Yeah.
well. Okay, right? And now it's like, it's Valentine's. Nothing to do with brown people. Why is there a brown DJ? So, albeit Jags.
And he's going to play banger all night.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Jags, I'm joking.
Jags is going to be. So he's going to kill it. So that's where I'm going to be. But the big
We're all
thing.
separate. We're all working in.
We're all
Well,
working.
he
Yeah.
ain't working.
No,
We
I'm
are.
working. Of course, I'm working.
The running
You
man
think I
to
wanna
Jags
stand there? Oh, do you
Climax's
think
love
I wanna-
songs doesn't count.
No, well, I'll be the hype.
What do you
man.
mean you're working?
No, I'm working, bro.
How?
I've got to in my digital capacity. I've got to make sure that it's all sort of socialised and
Because he's
and
not in
filmed
a
and-
human capacity right now. He's just in a digital. That's how Kedge lives.
Honestly, what a
Okay.
blag.
What were we going to say?
So the big thing that obviously Britain is talking about, the number one pet peeve has been revealed for Britons
Ooh.
up and down this country. And guess what? It's not that blokes leave their toilet seats up. That's not what gets everyone's goat.
Yeah.
Can you guess what it could be?
Leaving the door open. People that walk into a room and leave the door open.
No.
Okay. Pet peeves. People pushing into a queue.
No. The other two things in the top three, I went to the top one, but in the top three, so number 2 and 3, were leaving dirty cups and plates lying around.
I hate that.
Yep.
In the workplace, people
yeah.
people leave their tea bag in the mug and then they put it in the sink. What's that about? What is
Okay,
that jungly behaviour?
Chahe kohi mujhe jangli ke hai.
And then the third one.
I can't do Yahoo. Can I give you?
Yeah, do it.
No.
Yahoo! Yahoo!
I can imagine
That
him
was a bit.
dancing.
Actually, I think I went a bit Mario Brothers at the end. Yahoo! What was that? What's that? Boo! That's a.
That's Miss Dynamite.
And then Michelle. Yahoo!
No, you did a.
No.
Boo. Oh, who was that?
That
Yeah.
was in a game.
What game was it?
When they fire ahead, I
Yeah.
swear it's like Mario Kart.
Mushroom? Was it the mushroom? No, anyway.
Yeah.
The other thing was, so we said people leaving stuff around and then
Dishes.
clogging the sink, shower drains with hair and just leaving it there.
Yeah.
That is the other one. But the biggest one that really annoys the British public is not leaving the toilet seat up, but not changing the toilet paper when it's finished.
Oh, man.
yeah, who does that, man?
I
You
never
need to
know
do
how
that.
some people have obviously perfectly timed their wipage right to that last sheet.
Do you think
Either
they-
they've gone
do you think
short
they- do you
or
think
they
they-
just finished it off for the sake of finishing it off.
I think you couldn't perfectly time it. I think they've just gone for the extra.
You'd hope so, because if it's not that, they're going around with a little bit of, hanging around. So, absolutely, yeah.
So, but that is the
Dirty.
So the number one in the list, ultimate annoying thing was?
Yeah, is people not changing the bog roll and not replacing it, basically.
Yeah.
It's the most common pet peeve of British people.
And also, can I just add to that?
Go on.
In the Sandu house, we have an issue with if you do change a bog roll, you end up leaving the little cardboard roll thing just on the floor by the bin.
Oh, at least it moves to the floor.
Why not move it? Why not just put it in the bin?
Put it in the bin.
Yeah, you know what?
No, but what happens? Okay, so what happens at night when it's in the middle of the night and you go to the toilet?
Yeah.
And then you finish the roll. Then
Yeah.
are you going to do the replaceage in the middle of the night?
So we have a little.
No, you're
we
not.
have a little 2 or 3 stack in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well, what
it's-
if that 2 or 3 stack is gone?
Okay, it shouldn't be because
It
that's
never
bad
be.
management.
Yeah.
Bad maintenance.
And we would
Bad
have to call a
management,
house
yeah.
meeting and address that.
Right.
But
Oh, so there's always a stack in
There's
the corner.
always a stack in
yeah,
the corner.
yeah. And
See,
when it,
but
when it
then what
gets
about
down to
your
one-
rules of but it,
And
you
that's
can't-
I've got my own bathroom, and
No,
there's
but-
always a stack in the corner.
No, but does that your rules of anything in the bathroom then gets infected with germs and all of that? Then isn't that toilet paper then infected with all
No,
the
it's
germs?
not in the corner. It's actually away in the drawer. So they're there.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Fine.
I'm all right. So I've got the replacement.
So,
right there.
but if there is, what in that situation where it's the last little bit of paper,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm changing it.
What, in the middle of the night, you're going
have
go
to.
to the cupboard or
You
wherever
have
it
to.
is.
Yeah. What I might,
Come on, bro.
Even if you don't change it, take it out and just put it on the side next
Yeah.
to it. Be there.
I
You
would
can't
probably-
leave it.
yeah,
just in
no.
case if anyone, for
You
whatever
can't leave
reason...
what? Just the empty thing on the.
You can't, because if for whatever reason someone needs to go into that bathroom at night, because I have my own...
Whether it's
I have
empty
my
or
own
whether
bathroom.
you left the roll
But
on it. it's
you
the
never
same
know.
thing.
Someone in the house might need to go in.
Satch, you know what? You'll be a good dad because I tell you why I do it. Because I said if I don't put toilet roll there,
Yeah.
my kids, I don't know what's going to happen in the night because they
There
come
you
into
go.
our room and use our ensuite to go for a wee.
Right.
Comfort
Yeah.
thing. They could use
Yeah.
the bathroom down the hall.
So the towel or something might be used.
Right, yeah. So I'm like, no, it has to be there. And also, you don't know when it's going to come in the middle of the night and go, because you hear them from their room go, achoo. You think that's normally followed with a nose like blow,
Yeah.
and it's not. So you're like, and then you hear steps. You're like, I need a tissue. Oh, I need a tissue. So that's when you might need to go quick. Toilet roll, that's what it is. So
Right.
you need all that. So yeah, absolutely, you have to change it. Take the. I see that. I
Cage
see
ain't the
that.
changer, I can tell.
Yeah.
I think it depends
just leave
on
it.
the time of night and everything.
Don't
like that.
go changing.
If it's like in the middle of the night and you know luck has it that I use the last sheet, then you know we'll worry about it in the morning
Yeah.
because I just think
You
that's
worry about it in the morning.
Yeah.
See, I could never live with this guy.
No, exactly. That's
never
why,
live with this
and that's why nobody does.
And on to things we've learned.
there's but other things to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Things we've learned. I think I've got some good ones.
Oh, go on then.
Can you pick one?
Yeah. Oh, how do I tee this up? Okay.
Tee it up.
Okay.
Put it on a tee.
The big clock in London.
Big
What's
Ben.
it called, right? Yeah?
Big
You've had your picture taken next to it?
It's not, the clock's not called that.
Well done. What is Big Ben?
The bell.
Well done.
Well.
That's not the thing I learned.
Oh.
Right.
What did you learn?
Part one. I knew that all the time. That Big Ben is the
bell.
the gunti,
Yeah.
as it
Yeah,
were, right?
yeah.
Inside it, the
Not the
dong,
clock.
the big dong,
Yeah.
right? But
Gundy
what?
Bigger Ben.
Yeah. Actually, and it wouldn't be. You wouldn't be Gunti Big Ben. It'd be Tu Gunti Big Ben hair. That's your name. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
What is that building called?
Oh.
What is that? That's got another name,
White-
bruv.
the White Tower.
It's not called Big Ben. That big long column with the clock at the top. The inside, the Gunti is Big Ben. What is that
do you call
called?
it the Big Ben
Come
then?
on. This is the
What
fact
is that
of the
called?
day.
The White Tower.
No. Why did you say that?
I don't know. I heard someone say that as an answer for something on the Chase, and I thought maybe that's it.
You're not a million miles away. It's something tower,
Oh.
actually.
Wouldn't have a clue.
The Queen's Tower.
Oh, there you go. You're now even closer.
Oh.
Which Queen?
The Queen Victoria Tower.
No, the other one.
Elizabeth
Tower.
Elizabeth Tower.
Is the name of what we've all been calling all our life Big Ben. The actual clock
Never knew
building,
that.
the clock building is called the Elizabeth Tower.
Is that after Elizabeth I?
Merry Christmas, everybody, listening in the Christmas podcast.
That's not
that
going.
was the final
That's not
fact
going.
of the year of 2024.
That's not
From
going.
me, Tommy said
That's
it's going
going
in.
in.
That's
It's
not
going
going.
in.
That's
It's
not
gone
going.
in. Have yourselves a wonderful festive season. We'll see you next year. Thank you. Goodbye. no. Go on. That's how confident I am.
That was
That's
good.
going in.
That was good.
You could use that to wrap the podcast.
That is going up.
That's a good one. That's a
That
good
is
one.
going in. Shall I go next?
Who's next? Go on.
The thing I learned, I don't know if this has been done on the podcast before because I feel like it does.
Well, then it's
It
not
has.
making it.
No, I think it will.
Go on. Well,
The
you're
word
in charge of it.
avocado
Yeah.
comes
Avo.
from the ancient Aztec word for
Like, I've got a license, but do you avocado?
Avocado.
No, that was good. Does it come from the word? Other way. Does it come from the old word?
Does it come
I
from?
like this.
Does it come from the word
Is this
Ocado?
etymology? I love this.
No.
stuff.
Ocado.
no. It's
Afternoon-
basically avocado
afternoon-
is named after something. Why is it named after that? It'll all make sense in a sec when I tell you the word. Shall I tell you the word?
It's,
Yeah.
Testicle.
Oh, of course.
So that's what they're saying they look like.
Yeah.
Like bulls.
Yes.
Like a bull.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it does.
Yes.
Particularly
And-
a bull. Like a
and
And
do you know
only
what?
humans can ingest it. Because if an animal eats an avocado, they die.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Never
Yeah.
knew that.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
word guacamole
Oh,
yeah, I love that word. Good
guacamole.
word.
literally translates to
Go on. Holy bull sack.
testicle sauce.
Whoa, no.
Brilliant. I love
Wow.
it.
That's
Mexican.
that's
You know that?
that's
You lot
brilliant.
are
And do you know
awesome.
what?
That is brilliant.
Kedge always asks you for your guacamole.
Yeah,
I
he does.
love
It
your
makes sense
guacamole.
now, mate.
Yes, he
Makes
does.
I
sense.
love it. It's so tasty.
Wow. Is that really?
Give him your testicle sauce.
I love it.
Can I be honest? I made
haven't
some.
made it in a
I
while.
made some today.
Oh well, see.
There you go. Fresh
you
testicle
see?
sauce in the fridge.
Where is it?
Because I bought coriander. Coriander was reduced. You know, like Tesco. Like today's
Oh,
day, I was
yeah.
like, fine,
Yeah.
I'll get an avocado. Got the
But did it
so
still,
to save
did
myself
it, but did it
15p
still
on the
make the
coriander.
crunch when you cut the coriander?
Yeah, because it was today, so it's
Okay,
fine. It's all
fine.
green, but it's when it like a couple of days old. it
Can you
can't
use
be.
that one next time we go to the
Yeah,
pub or something?
okay.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That is
Testicle
Testicles
sauce.
and then
Testicle sauce. Guacamole.
Yep. Testicle sauce.
Holy moly. Okay.
Guacamole.
Right. So my one is out of the Premier League Championship Division 1 and
God.
2,
It's not things we learn. This is like stats. Go on.
which is the only football team that doesn't actually come from a place.
So out of the Premier League,
Yeah. What football team is not actually from the place that it says in the name?
Arsenal.
Arsenal is one, but theoretically you can say that it is because it was known as the Woolwich Arsenal.
Woolwich Arsenal.
Because they're South London, but obviously
Okay.
so Arsenal, yes, could be, but there is another team. There is another team, and I did not know this, but I absolutely loved it. And I thought it's a good.
So you mean it's that team is currently called, let's just say,
Yeah.
West Ham,
Yeah.
right? But they're called West Ham. We've always called them West Ham, but actually they don't play in West Ham right now. Or,
Well, no, there's no such place as.
oh, there's no such okay.
place as
So
place.
what team is there no such place as? But
Yeah,
their name
in England.
Aston Villa.
No, because Aston.
Aston,
Aston.
yeah, but Birmingham. It's
Birmingham.
called,
Yeah, no.
Aston is a place.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, but that's where I went when I
Let's go,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
Southampton, Bournemouth, Leeds,
Southampton.
Newcastle.
They're not in the Premier League.
Bruv, they're
Oh
not, no.
yeah.
Chelsea.
No, I'm
Fulham.
saying this team's not in the Premier League.
Oh, they're
Oh,
not
no,
in the.
oh.
No.
You said in the Premier League.
No, Premier League Championship 1 and 2. So out of all those leagues, there's one team.
Oh, blooming neck.
I wouldn't know that.
Nah, it'd be some random side. Go on.
Port Vale.
Where is Port Vale?
I was just going to check for you where it is exactly. I think it's near Doncaster. No, it's near Stoke-on-Trent. There you go.
Okay, so sorry.
Port Vale. There's no such thing as Port Vale. They've just made that name up.
Wow.
Port Vale.
Okay, so
So if someone comes up to you and says, I'm from Port Vale, they
They're
change
not.
it.
Exactly.
But then
you
surely-
can't be from Port Vale.
I'll be from Port Vale.
It means you're from Stoke.
okay, yeah. So then they can't have many fans then because people don't feel that same connection
No,
with it.
that's quite
you
a
can.
proper team.
You can. You're still, like.
Ooh, Robbie Williams wants to buy him, innit? Port Vale.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah.
why they were in the news.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we go. So maybe it needs a home.
there you go. All right, that won't be going in the Christmas one. So just saying. Just put it out there.
That's a great one.
Aren't you hosting a concert this week?
Yes, hosting Shreya Ghoshal's concert. And if I'm honest, I told these boys we should give away some tickets last week, but we forgot. So we could have given away, but we'll do that the next concert. There's lots of big concerts planned with Bollywood people coming, and obviously they need a young, hip, happening host to host the concerts. And there isn't one available, so they're using the bald one. So yeah, I'm hosting. Shreya Ghoshal, it'll be fun. You're coming.
I'm coming. If you're there,
yeah,
give us a
I'm gonna
shout.
try.
We'll be
I'm
there.
gonna try, Pop.
I love Shreya's voice.
Yeah.
I love it.
She actually said she loves yours.
She
loves
her
yours.
voice just hits you there.
Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah, but
No, where your voice hits me? Right here.
yeah, right here, and it travels down my spine, and that's why I need a massage. So what are you? Can you come to Shreya Ghoshal, or are you DJing?
I'm DJing, but I'll try pop in before I head off.
That'll be lovely. If you are coming, we'll see you there. It's Friday night at Wembley, which I'm hosting. And very strategically, can I say, well done, Shreya. She's taken Saturday off. And then on Sunday, she's hosting a concert, the same concert in Manchester, which our good friend Harps Core is hosting, because I can't do that one. Because I'm in Leicester for a comedy show, which is sold out. Thank you, Leicester.
Might come to that.
Yeah, it's my solo show. Come.
Might come to that.
You might just
I
squeeze
thought
in
you
at
said
the back.
it's a masala show.
That too, it's in Leicester.
I should have called it that. It's Masala
Masala show.
Welcome to Masala Show.
Yeah.
My solo show.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's me being a bit slow and lazy with my chat. But yeah, so if you're coming to that, I'll see you there. And until all that happens, we'll see you next week.
Laters.
Laters.